Hi there. So another vision I've had was, I guess it could have been birds or looked like a bird picked up someone and then dropped them. Um, I guess the person fell and could have died, not sure. So God really knows. If you want to ask Him, feel free to go to Him for confirmation for this. Um, and to see, was this true? Did God really allow someone to be picked up and then dropped and die? So I'm not trying to give out the false message. I'm just trying to be careful on this, so I don't say something that's not true and then you go believe it, and then it'd be on me because I'm giving you this message. So I need to be careful what I'm saying, so I'm not telling you something and then say if it's not true and then you go believe it. That's on me. So I need to be careful. So it's best you go ask the Lord if these things are true. Okay? So just so you know that, okay? I put that out there. So don't go saying that if I didn't say it, so that you don't have to you don't have to go out there believing everything just someone says. You're better off asking God if these things are true. If it's God's will for me to do the same thing, that will be a wise thing for me to do too. But proceeding. So I guess I'm not sure if they died. But I don't doubt if they fell on something could have killed them. And I guess I don't doubt if the interpretation to this might be that during the 7-year Great Tribulation, very many terrible things will happen. Could this be an example of how terrible and terrifying it will be? Is it just a sample how truly terrible it will be? So I don't know everything that will happen in this 7-year Great Tribulation, and whether, according if this is part of it, God knows that. So take this to Him, please. Ask Him if these things will come to pass, and ask Him the interpretation to this. So if you want to get back at me and say, brother, yes, or brother, whatever the message be, okay, if you want to ask the Lord. So I guess, will a lot of bad things happen. And, just don't be here to find out. It's not going to be I don't think it's going to be something pleasant to you if you were to be left behind and find out you seeing somebody you care about, and then have such horrible suffering happen to them, and you see that with your own eyes. If you have a child and you don't want to see them be taken away by some demon, and then have them be tortured, and you seeing that with your own eyes. You're not going to want to be here to see that, and that's suffering enough to see it happen. But for it to happen to you, you're not going to want to be here to see something that is not anything that you first of all, you're not used to seeing, and secondly, you're not going to want to be mentally affected in that way, state of mind, and be so severely affected, and you hardly be able to sleep at night because of all the torment and the interaction of torment that's going to be happening. It's like a nightmare come to life, basically. At least it could be worse. So if you want to just ask the Lord, go to Him. And I guess another vision I've had maybe looked like a golden path, and or a road, basically, and people have walked on it. I guess they're walking on it, or about to, I don't know. But yeah, there's a golden path, and I guess the interpretation to this could be that were these the children of God in heaven? God honestly knows, so just take that to Him, ask Him. And another vision looked like stack of books, and looked like they fell, and guess it looked stacked. I'm not sure if it was to the sky. It was a stack of books and they fell, or whatever they was. It was just stacked up high. It fell. So yeah, if you want to just ask God what that meant, if that, if that's true, if that really was the vision, were these false teachings, lies stacked to heaven? Not too sure. So don't go by me, go by God. Ask Him if these are the real visions, if this is, what the meaning to this is, and if these are what they are, what I saw. So ask Him, so don't go by me, go by God. Not saying don't believe this, just ask the Lord, if these are the right, visions, if these are the things that I saw. Because when I saw them, as long as, I'm not saying it's too long ago, it's just, I'm not the one that's wrote visions or dreams down right after it happens. Say I have a dream, and I'm not the one to just go write that dream down right after that. Or I'm not the one to, right after I have a vision, to write that vision down. And so just ask the Lord if these are the exact visions, if you want to. And just seek a confirmation about that, or an interpretation. And yeah, just see if this is the right message He wants me to share with you. And yeah, and I guess these fell to the ground. Not too sure, but I know there's a lot of false teachings out there. So these books falling, is it also the falling away? I don't know. God knows. So if you just want to ask Him for a confirmation for this, whatever it is, I know I've been hearing a lot of wrong stuff before. So people have been hearing a lot of wrong stuff. So God knows. So just ask Him, seek Him. I have more visions and dreams to share. So feel free to share this if it's on your heart, and may God bless you if it be His will. Take care.